Our vibrant world, filled with joy, diverse human culture, rich nature, and a wide range of species and climate. We live in an environment which is filled with rich nutrients and different aspects of life. The world as we know it is now on the verge of destruction.
Due to the climate change, we now experience a continuous rise of temperature that leads to frequency and intensity of heat waves, posing significant health risks and challenges.
In the Philippines, colleges are not accessible in nearby areas where he lives. So as John Marie was commuting to go to his college university, he suddenly felt a sting of pain in his head. Though he was running late, he shrugged it aside and ran to catch the bus he was going to ride. Thankfully, the bus was air-conditioned, cooling him down. Nearing his stop, he stood up, then as the bus stopped, he headed out. Though he needed to walk through more blocks, not being bothered even as the sun was beaming down on him because he was used to it and kept walking. As he entered his campus, dizziness welcomed him. Though this was not just a light hit of dizziness, his vision started to darken and slowly lost his consciousness. When he woke up, he was in the college clinic and the nurses diagnosed him with heat exhaustion and advised him of how to protect himself from the heat.
5 fun facts. The hottest natural temperature ever recorded was 134.1 degrees Fahrenheit in the aptly named Furnace Creek Ranch in California desert. Men sweat more than women. Heat exhaustion occurs when your body overheats. The average normal body temperature is generally considered to be 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun is million kilometers away, but it still controls the temperature of the earth.
What is heat? Heat is a fundamental concept in physics, essential for understanding a wide range of natural technological processes. It can be transferred in three primary ways: conduction through direct contact, convection via fluid movement, and radiation through electromagnetic waves. Different materials exhibit varying thermal conductivities. Metals such as copper and aluminum are exceptional conductors, while materials like wood and plastic serve as effective insulators.
The specific heat capacity of substances also varies, with water being notable for its high capacity to absorb heat before its temperature rises. Make it an excellent coolant, heat plays a critical role in pace of changes. For instance, water boils and transitions from liquid to gases at 100 degrees Celsius. The concept of absolute zero, 0 Kelvin, negative 273.15 degrees Celsius, represent the theoretical point where atomic motion halts entirely.
Thermal expansion is another key principle, where most materials expand when heated and contract when cooled. As seen in thermometers, all objects emit thermal radiation, and a perfect black body absorbs all incident radiation, emitting a spectrum based on its temperature. Heat engines, like car engines and steam turbines, convert heat into mechanical work, operating under the second law of thermodynamics, which dictates that heat naturally flows from hot to cold bodies.
Geothermal heat generated from the Earth's core through radioactive decay can be utilized for heat and electricity generation. Urban areas often become heat islands due to human activities and the heat-retaining properties of construction materials like concrete and asphalt. Thermographic cameras, which detect infrared radiation, allows us to visualize heat and are used in diverse applications, including medical diagnostics and building inspection.
Latent heat is critical during phase changes, absorbing or releasing substantial heat without changing temperature, as observed in the body's cooling process through sweating. Historically, the understanding of heat has evolved from early theories like the caloric theory to the modern perspective of heat as energy transfers due to the temperature differences, advanced by scientists such as James Prescott Joule and Rudolf Clausius. This comprehensive view of heat underscores its pervasive influence on both the natural world and human technology.
Now let's see the problems that causes heat.
Humanity activity induced global warming is the primary source of the heat issue. When fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and gas are burned to generate energy, greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide are released into the environment. Earth's temperature rises as a result of these gases' ability to trap heat. Because trees absorb carbon dioxide, deforestation, the cutting down of trees also has a role. Furthermore, the construction of cities or urbanization replaces natural landscapes with concrete which absorbs and holds heat. Heat waves are becoming more common and powerful as a result of all these variables working together to raise global temperatures.
Heat can negatively impact the environment and human health, particularly in population at risk like elderly and young children. It can result in heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Warm weather can exacerbate pre-existing medical issues such as heart and pulmonary disorders. As more people use water and air conditioning to cool off, it also puts a strain on energy and water resources. Heat can cause droughts and harm crops, which lower the amount of food available. Heat also fuels wildfires, which accelerates climate change by destroying habitats and releasing additional greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
Personal preparations to combat heat. Preparing to combat heat involves staying hydrated, wearing lightweight clothing, using sun protection, and avoiding strenuous activities during peak heat times. Taking cool showers, using damp cloths, and consuming light, hydrating meals can also help. At home, ensuring cooling systems are functional, use blackout curtains, and create shaded outdoor areas.
Communities should establish cooling centers, develop heat action plans, educate the public on heat risk, and support vulnerable populations. Training healthcare providers, monitoring weather forecasts, and implementing early warning systems are crucial. By integrating these measures, both individuals and communities can effectively prepare for the immediate impact of extreme heat.
Ways to avoid heat exhaustion. 1. Take cool baths. Immersing yourself in cool water helps lower your body temperature quickly, providing relief from heat and preventing overheating. Number 2. Remove unnecessary clothing. Shedding extra layers allows your body to release heat more effectively, reducing the risk of heat buildup and subsequent exhaustion. Number 3. Stay cool indoors. Utilizing air conditioning or fans in indoor spaces helps maintain a cooler environment, decreasing the body's need to work hard to regulate temperature. Number 4. Wear loose and comfortable clothes. Loose-fitting, lightweight, and clothing promotes better air circulation around your body, enhancing sweat evaporation and cooling.
Contact information in first aid. During emergency situation, here are the contact number and first aid that you should do. Call our universal emergency number, which is 911, or other emergency hotlines that are available in your areas. Here in Pasig, our local emergency hotline is 8643-0000. Heat stroke. In case of heat stroke, the first thing you should do is to cool the person down with a fan or anything that will cool the person and apply a wet towel on the person. Finally, give cold water or other cold beverages to further help relieve the heat. Heat cramps. In case of heat cramps, remove excess clothing and place a cool cloth on skin. Give cool sport drinks containing salt and sugar. Stretch cramped muscles slowly and gently. Heat syncope. In case of heat syncope, lay the person down and raise the legs and feet slightly. Remove tight or heavy clothing. Have the person sip chilled water, a sport drink containing electrolytes or another non-alcoholic beverages without caffeine. Cool the person by spraying or sponging with cool water and fanning.
Lastly, preparedness for managing heat involves leveraging a comprehensive understanding of thermal properties and transfer mechanisms to enhance comfort, efficiency, and safety. Effective strategies include selecting appropriate materials with optimal thermal conductivity for construction and insulation, harnessing sustainable energy sources like geothermal heat, and incorporating green spaces in urban planning to mitigate the heat island effect.
Utilizing heat sensing technologies such as thermographic cameras can improve diagnostics and maintenance across various fields. Additionally, educating the public and fostering research on heat-related principles are crucial for developing innovative solutions and adapting to temperature changes, ensuring a resilient and sustainable approach to managing heat.